There's obviously no love lost between Trump and the media. Can you blame him? They refuse to cover him fairly, and it's not like they are doing a bad job covering him. They are doing an abysmal job covering him, and they aren't even really trying to be fair. The numbers speak for themselves. From Fox News, over the past 3 months, evening news coverage of President Donald Trump on the main broadcast stations was 91% negative, according to a new Media Research Center study. By the end of August, the MRC said, nearly 40% of coverage during the nightly news on ABC, NBC and CBS was about the Trump White House or the administration. How do you even attempt to justify that? As Trump was wrapping up a press conference on Tuesday, guess which reporter thought it would be a good idea to shout a lame question at Trump and insert himself into the story? Yup. CNN's Jim Acosta. Trump was ready for him. Benny Johnson has the details. From the Daily Caller after the comments, Trump thanked the press for being there. As staffers asked the press to leave the Oval Office, a barrage of questions were shouted at the president. Many were shouted by CNN White House correspondent Jim Acosta. Acosta loudly asked about Norway and Steve Bannon, causing the White House staff to reprimand him with a quick "Jim, thank you. Please exit. Thanks, everyone." Acosta didn't like that. From Sean Hannity, CNN senior White House correspondent Jim Acosta publicly bemoaned his treatment by White House officials on social media Tuesday, complaining that press aides shouted in his face and that it was behavior one would see in a different country. The fierce opponent of President Trump vented his frustrations on Twitter this week, whining that he has never encountered this sort of resistance from White House officials and that it's certainly not something one would see in the United States. Here's the clip. Play video. Play mute. Current time 000 duration time 000 loaded 0% 000 progress 0% 000 progress 0% stream type live remaining time 000 playback rate 1 chapters descriptions off. Selected description subtitles off, selected subtitleless caption settings, opens captions settings dialog captions off, selected captions audio track full screen. This is a modal window. Caption settings dialog beginning of dialog window. Escape will cancel and close the window. Text color white black red green blue yellow magenta cyan transparency opaque semi-transparent background color black white red green blue yellow magenta cyan transparency opaque semi-transparent transparent window color black white red green blue yellow magenta cyan transparency transparent semi-transparent opaque font size 50% 75% 100% 125% 150% 175% 200% 300% 400% text edge style non-raised depressed uniform drop shadow font family proportional sans serif monospace sans serif proportional serif monospace serif casual script small caps default stum. Jim Acosta doesn't care about the truth. He doesn't care about doing his job in an honorable way. All Jim Acosta cares about is political theater, and he is constantly trying to inject himself into the story. Remember his grandstanding about the Statue of Liberty? Stephen Miller put a stop to that real quick. Yeah. That's not what reporters are supposed to do. Want to know something even crazier? Acosta was recently promoted. From the Hill. Jim Acosta has been named CNN's chief White House correspondent. The network